My name is Dan Coyle. I'm the founder and president of a nonprofit called The Helpers. Now, in the summer of 2023, there was a news story that went national of a young mother outside of Atlanta, Georgia, who had been taken, and this was captured on Ring doorbell footage, and you could also hear what sounded to be gunshots as the car sped away. Now, several weeks later, there was a press conference. You'll find that press conference linked in the description below. I urge you to watch it. I saw this press conference, and not only was it an investigation update stating that they had found the body of this young mother, but also that they had made an arrest, and that was of her husband. And Imani had then left behind 4 young children, at the time ages 11, 9, 3, and 2 months. And her immediate family had to then help pick up the pieces and be there for themselves as well as those children. Now, during the press conference, Imani's parents spoke, and it was absolutely gut-wrenching. Not only for all of the obvious reasons, but also we came to find out that this was not the first child that they have lost. They have lost several children, and the challenges and the hardships that this family and these parents have had to endure is tremendous. And my heart immediately went out to them. Now, after they finished speaking, the investigator came back to the microphone and said, "This family is going to need your help. They're going to need grief and counseling services. They're going to need assistance. If you can provide that, please reach out to them." And I thought this is absolutely something that the Helpers can and should do. The Helpers was always meant to be an organization that doesn't just run around and chase headlines, crisis after crisis after crisis, but we want to step in and provide the long-term support that's needed once an immediate crisis is over. And this was just that. So I spent the next several weeks trying to reach the family. I had a really hard time figuring out how to do that. Ultimately, it was suggested that I reach out to the local domestic abuse group and see if they had any contact with the family, and that worked. I spoke to somebody from this group. I gave them my information. They passed that information to the family, and the family then emailed me. And after that, we set up several phone calls, and we started to speak with them and ask them a bunch of questions. And the purpose here was for our internal psychologists that are at the Helpers to get a good understanding of the makeup of the family, who's receiving what services, and where there are obvious gaps that we can step in and fill. And that's exactly what we've outlined to do. So in the description below, you'll find a link to the donate page. At that page, you'll see the bullet points of exactly what we're doing to help the family and what we're using the funds collected for. Now, luckily, we can locate some services that are pro bono, some that are offered as a free group or program, and we're happy to make those connections. But there is a lot that just costs money. And we want to be able to support this family and provide these services for at least a year, if not longer. Our initial goal is a year, and then we'll have a stretch goal if we reach that. So at the donate link, you'll also see a progress bar toward our goal, and you can see how your contribution will help add to that. Now, we are a 501c3 organization, so you will be sent a receipt after you donate. You can donate anonymously if you want to, and believe me, even $1 goes a very, very long way. And we want to help this family, we want to help these children, and if any of you out there believe that mental health is important, that receiving counseling and assistance with grief is important, if anyone feels that helping survivors of domestic abuse and violence is important, please consider not only sharing this, but also clicking that donate button. We do need the funds to make this happen. Again, you can find everything that you need in the description below. I thank you so much for your time, and please share this, and please consider donating as well. Thank you.